Hello students, welcome to our mathematics class. Dear students, you should copy down all the points, definitions, examples given in the slides. Hope that you have done it, and those who are not done, please write it from the beginning of this chapter itself. In the previous class, we have discussed about decimal numbers. Today I am going to discuss multiplication of decimal numbers. To multiply two decimal numbers, first multiply them as whole numbers. Count the number of digits to the right of the decimal point in both the decimal numbers. Add the number of digits counted. Put the decimal point in the product by counting the digits from its rightmost place. The count should be the sum obtained earlier. Find 2.7 multiplied by 4. Here 2.7 is a decimal number. It is multiplied with a whole number 4. While multiplying a decimal number with a whole number or multiplication of two decimal number, we have to consider the decimal number as whole number and multiply the numbers. After that, put the decimal point. So 2.7, we consider it as 27 multiplied by 4, we get 108. 2.7, there is one decimal point. In 2.7, there is one decimal place. So in the product, there is one decimal place that you have to put it from the rightmost digit. So we are getting 10.8. Next example, 1.8 multiplied by 1.2. That is multiplication of two decimal numbers. Before multiplying this decimal number, we can consider or treat them as whole numbers and multiply and find out the answer. So we are getting 216. Now we have to put the decimal points. After writing the answer, you can put the decimal point in between 1 and 8, similarly in between 1 and 2. And in the rightmost side, you have to write one decimal place in both the numbers. And in the product, you got it already 216. Before putting the decimal point, you can count the number of decimal places. If we are counting this one, we are getting two decimal places. So from the rightmost side, take two digits and put the decimal point. So we are getting 2.16. Students, you have to write only the right side of the multiplication part. Left side is just for make you understand. This is the way you have to multiply the decimal numbers. Find 2.3 multiplied by 4.35. Treat both the decimal numbers as whole number and find the product of 435 multiplied by 23. We get the product as 10,005. Now we can put the decimal points. That is, after 4, you have to put the decimal point, and on the right side, write it 2 dp, means 2 decimal place. Then in the next step, put the point between 2 and 3, and on the right side, write it as 1 decimal place. And you are getting the product 10,005. The right side 2 plus 1 we are adding, get 3 decimal place. So from the rightmost place, take 3 digit and put the decimal point. The same way on the right side of that one, you have to write 2 plus 1 equal to 3 decimal place. You have to write only the right part of the multiplication in the CW. Next is multiplication of decimal numbers by 10, 100 and 1000. To multiply a decimal number by 10, 100 or 1000, we shift the decimal points to the right by as many as the number of zeros. For example, 0.3 multiplied by 10. Here, 10 is having 1 0, so the decimal point shift 1 digit to the right side. So we are getting 3.0, or simply we can write it as 3. Next is 1.2 multiplied by 100. 100 is having 2 zeros, so the decimal point shift 2 digit to the right side, but we are having only 1 digit, that is 2, so we can add 1 0 on the right side, so we get 120.0, or simply we can write it as 120. Our next example is 56.3 multiplied by 1000. 1000 is having 3 zeros, so the decimal point will shift 3 digit to the right side. Here we have only 1 digit 3, so we can add 2 zeros in the right side, then put the decimal point. So we got 56,300.0, or we can simply write it as 56,300. Next, we solve the sums of exercise 2.6. Question number 1. Find 0.2 multiplied by 6. Multiplication with a one digit number, you can directly do it and put the decimal point. There is no issue in that one. So we can write simply the answer like this way. 0.2 multiplied by 6 equal to, actually 2 multiplied by 6 is 12. Only one decimal place is there. So from the right side, remove one digit and put the decimal point. So we are getting 1.2. Next question, question number 6. 211.02 multiplied by 4. This is also one digit multiplication. You can treat 211.02 as 21,102 multiplied by 4. Find the answer and then put the decimal point. So we are getting 844.08. Our next question, question number 7, 2 multiplied by 0.86. Consider 86 multiplied by 2, we get the answer 172. In the question, there are two decimal places, so from the right side, remove 2 digit and put the decimal point. So we get 2 multiplied by 0.86 equal to 1.72. Our next question is question number 2. find the area of a rectangle whose length is 5.7 centimeter and breadth is 3 centimeter. We can solve it as like this. For a rectangle, length equal to 5.7 centimeter, breadth equal to 3 centimeter. Now we have to find the area of the rectangle. Area equal to length multiplied by breadth. So we can multiply 5.7 centimeter multiplied by 3 centimeter. So you just multiply 57 into 3, then put from the right side, remove one digit and put the decimal point. So we get 17.1 centimeter square. That is, area of the rectangle is. Our next question is question number 3. Find 1.3 multiplied by 10. While multiplying by 10, the decimal point will shift one digit to the right side. So we get the answer as 13. That is 1.3 multiplied by 10 equal to 13. Next is question number 4. 168.07 multiplied by 10. Here also the decimal point will shift one digit to the right side. So we get the answer as 1680.7. Next question, 31.1 multiplied by 100. Here the decimal point will shift two digits to the right side. But after the decimal point, we have only one digit, that is 1. So you have to put 10 after 1. So our result become 3110.0, or simply you can write it as 3110. Our next question is 43.07 multiplied by 100. So the decimal point shift two digit to the right side. So we get the answer as 4307. Question number 12. 0.03 multiplied by 1000. Here the decimal point shift 3 digits to the right side. So we get the answer as 30. Next is question number 4. A two-wheeler covers a distance of 55.3 km in 1 liter of petrol. How much distance will it cover in 10 liters of petrol? We can solve the sum like this way. Distance covered in 1 liter of petrol equal to 55.3 km. Therefore, distance covered in 10 liter of petrol equal to 55.3 multiplied by 10. Here multiplication by 10, the decimal point shift one digit to the right side. So we get the answer 553 kilometer. That is, the two-wheeler covers 553 kilometer in 10 liters of petrol. Next is question number 5, third one. Find 0.2 multiplied by 316.8. This is multiplication of two decimal numbers. 316.8 is multiplied by 2. So you treat 316.8 as 3168 multiplied by 2. Then find the answer. And in the question there are two decimal places. So in the product from the right side remove 2 digit and put the decimal point. You can do like that way. The decimal point you should write after multiplication only. So 316.8 multiplied by 0.2 gives 63.36. Our next question, 0.5 multiplied by 0.05. Here actually we have to multiply 5 into 5 equal to 25. And in the question we have in the first decimal number one decimal place is there, and in the second decimal number 0.05 is having two decimal places. So in the product 1 plus 2 equal to total 3 decimal places will come. Our answer is 25. So we can multiply it and put the decimal point from the rightmost side. So 25 only 2 digit is there. So before putting the decimal point you can add one more 0 and then put the decimal point. So our answer will become 0.025. This is one digit multiplication. So you can write it directly and in the bracket write 1 plus 2 equal to 3 decimal place. Consider 0.5 and 0.05 as 5 multiplied by 5. Our next question is question number 10. 100.01 multiplied by 1.1. Here we consider both numbers, decimal numbers as whole numbers and we multiply them. So 100.01 can be treated as 10,001 multiplied by 11. We get the answer as 1,10,011. After getting the answer, in the first step after 100 put a point and put an arrow mark and write on the right side 2 decimal place. And in the next step after 1 put the decimal point and put an arrow mark and on the right side write 1 decimal place. And in the last step, that is in the product, after 110, put the decimal point and on the right side you have to write 2 plus 1 equal to 3 decimal place. So 100.01 multiplied by 1.1 gives 110.011 is the answer. Now I am giving some practice sums, that is from exercise 2.6, which questions we have already solved, that you can omit and rest of them you can solve it.